Yo, what's up everybody? It's your boy, dating guru dude, and let's be real. Texting can be a freaking minefield when you're trying to win someone's heart. One minute you're killing it with the emojis, the next you're staring at your phone like it's speaking another language. But don't worry fam, I got you. We're about to break down the essential do's and don'ts of texting that will take you from zero to hero in the dating game. We're talking about crafting messages that'll make them laugh, keep them interested, and most importantly, have them hitting that reply button faster than you can say Netflix and chill. Okay, maybe not that fast, but you get the point. So grab your phones, put on your learning caps, and let's dive into the world of texting like a pro. Alright fellas, let's talk emojis. They can be your best friend or your worst enemy, so listen up. Emojis are like the spice of the texting world. A sprinkle here and there can add some serious flavor, but too much, and you'll end up with a disaster. First things first, don't be afraid to use them. A well-placed laughing emoji after a joke or a heart eyes emoji when she says something cute can go a long way. It shows you're paying attention and that you actually have emotions. Shocking, I know. But here's the catch. Don't go overboard. Nobody wants to decipher a message that looks like it was written by a 5-year-old hopped up on candy. Keep it classy, keep it minimal, and for the love of all that is holy, avoid the eggplant emoji at all costs, especially in the early stages. Trust me on this one. Think of emojis as the punctuation of your digital conversations. They can add nuance and emphasis, but they shouldn't be carrying the entire conversation. Your words are still important, guys. A well-timed haha with a laughing emoji is way more effective than just sending a string of laughing emojis. It shows you're actually amused, not just hiding behind your keyboard. And remember, context is key. A fire emoji might be appropriate when you're complimenting her outfit, but it might send the wrong message if you're talking about her cooking. Unless she's a chef, then fire away. Bottom line, use emojis strategically, sparingly, and appropriately. They can add personality and humor to your texts, but don't let them do all the talking for you. Emojis can be a great way to break the ice and show your playful side. They can make your messages more engaging and fun. But remember, the key is balance. Too many emojis can make your messages look cluttered and hard to read. Use them to enhance your words, not replace them. A well-placed emoji can add a lot of meaning to your message, so go ahead, use emojis to add some flair to your texts. Just remember to keep it balanced and appropriate, and most importantly, have fun with it. Emojis are meant to be a fun and expressive way to communicate, so don't be afraid to use them, just use them wisely. Okay guys, I know we're trying to impress here, but let's talk about the dreaded overthinking epidemic that seems to strike when we're texting someone we like. It's like a mental block that suddenly appears, making us second-guess every word and punctuation mark. You know what I'm talking about? Staring at your phone screen for hours, trying to craft the perfect response, analyzing every word like it's a Shakespearean sonnet. It's almost as if we're preparing for a grand performance, but in reality it's just a text message. Here's the thing. She's not expecting a literary masterpiece every time you text. She's just looking for a genuine connection, a glimpse into your real personality. In fact, overthinking your replies can actually work against you. It can create unnecessary stress and make the conversation feel forced and unnatural. It can make you seem insecure, indecisive, and let's be real, a little bit creepy. Nobody wants to feel like they're being scrutinized or judged with every message they send. The key here is to be authentic. Authenticity is attractive because it shows confidence and self-assuredness. Respond in a way that feels natural to you, using your own voice and humor. Don't be afraid to let your personality shine through. If she's into you, she'll appreciate your genuine personality, not some carefully constructed persona you've created for texting. She wants to get to know the real you. Don't be afraid to be playful, to tease a little, in a good way of course, and to show your sense of humor. A little lighthearted banter can go a long way in building a connection. Texting should be fun, remember? It's a way to communicate and share moments, not a test you need to pass. And if you find yourself stuck, staring at your phone, wondering what to say next, put it down and walk away. Seriously, sometimes taking a break is the best thing you can do. Go for a walk, watch a funny video, talk to a friend, anything to get your mind off of it for a bit. Distracting yourself can help you come back with a fresh perspective. Chances are when you come back to it, the perfect response will come to you naturally. You'll feel more relaxed and confident, and if not, that's okay too. Not every message needs to be perfect. It's the overall connection that matters. Sometimes, a simple, "How's your day going?" is all you need to keep the conversation flowing. It's a great way to show interest and keep things light. Remember, texting is just one piece of the puzzle when it comes to dating. It's a tool to help you connect, not the be-all and end-all. Don't put so much pressure on yourself to be perfect. Perfection is overrated and often unattainable. Just be yourself, relax, and enjoy the ride. The right person will appreciate you for who you are, not for how perfectly you can craft a text message. Alright guys, let's talk about the vibe check. When you're texting someone you're interested in, you want to create a positive, upbeat atmosphere. Nobody wants to be bombarded with negativity, especially when they're just getting to know you. Think about it. Would you rather hang out with someone who's always complaining or someone who's always up for a good time? Exactly. So bring that same energy to your texts. Keep the conversation light, playful, and engaging. Share funny stories, interesting articles, or even just silly memes that made you laugh. The goal is to make her smile and look forward to hearing from you. Avoid heavy topics like politics, religion, or your ex-girlfriend. Seriously, don't even go there. Save those conversations for when you're actually face-to-face and can read each other's body language. Instead, focus on getting to know each other in a fun, casual way. Ask about her hobbies, her favorite movies, or what she likes to do for fun, and don't be afraid to share your own interests too. Remember, the goal is to create a connection and build rapport. And the best way to do that is by being your most positive, engaging self. So ditch the negativity, embrace the fun, and watch the conversation flow. Okay fellas, let's have a real talk about game playing in the dating world. It's something we've all encountered, and it's time to address it head on. It's 2023, and it's time to retire those tired tactics. The world has evolved, and so should our approach to relationships. Playing hard to get, sending mixed signals, or waiting hours to respond on purpose is not cute. It's confusing and honestly, a little bit immature. These tactics might have worked in the past, but they only create unnecessary stress and misunderstandings now. Here's the thing, when you play games, you're not being your authentic self. You're hiding behind a mask, and that prevents any real connection from forming. You're creating a facade, and that's not a solid foundation for a genuine connection. Authenticity is key in any relationship, and without it, you're just setting yourself up for failure. Plus, it shows a lack of respect for the other person's time and feelings. When you play games, you're essentially saying that their emotions don't matter, and that's not fair to anyone. Instead of trying to manipulate the situation, be upfront about your intentions and feelings, in a respectful way, of course. Clear communication can prevent a lot of heartache and confusion down the line. If you're interested in her, let her know. Don't leave her guessing or waiting by the phone. A little honesty can go a long way. You don't have to pour your heart out in a 5-page text, but a simple, "I'm really enjoying getting to know you," or "I'd love to take you out sometime," can go a long way. It's about showing genuine interest without overwhelming the other person. Honesty is refreshing, and it shows that you're confident and secure in yourself. People appreciate straightforwardness, and it sets a positive tone for the relationship. Plus, it saves everyone from unnecessary drama and confusion. When both parties are clear about their intentions, it makes the dating process smoother and more enjoyable. Remember, dating should be about building a connection with someone who appreciates you for who you are, not for some fabricated persona you've created. Authenticity attracts authenticity. So, ditch the games, be real, and see where it leads you. You might find that being genuine opens doors to deeper and more meaningful relationships. You might be surprised at how much easier and more enjoyable dating can be when you're not constantly trying to outsmart the other person. Embrace honesty and let your true self shine through. Alright guys, let's talk about the art of conversation. And no, I don't mean just talking about yourself the whole time, guilty as charged. I'm talking about asking questions and genuinely showing interest in the other person. Think about it. When someone asks you questions about yourself, doesn't it make you feel valued and heard? It shows that they are actually interested in getting to know you on a deeper level. The same goes for texting. Don't just fire off a bunch of messages about your day without asking her anything in return. Engage with her responses, ask follow-up questions, and show that you're actually listening to what she has to say. And for the love of all that is holy, avoid one-word responses like cool or okay. They're conversation killers and make you seem uninterested even if you're not. Instead, try to keep the conversation flowing by asking open-ended questions that encourage her to share more about herself. For example, instead of asking, "Do you like movies?" ask, "What's your favorite movie of all time and why?" See the difference? One is a closed-ended question that can be answered with a simple yes or no, while the other invites her to share her thoughts and opinions. Remember, a conversation is a two-way street. It's about give and take, listening and sharing. So, put in the effort, ask questions, and watch the connection blossom. Alright guys, that's a wrap on our texting masterclass. Remember, texting is just one aspect of dating, but it can be a powerful tool when used correctly. By following these do's and don'ts, you'll be well on your way to crafting messages that are engaging, playful, and most importantly, get the girl. Remember, practice makes perfect. Don't be afraid to experiment, see what works for you, and most importantly, be yourself. Your authenticity is your superpower. Now, I want to hear from you. What texting tips do you swear by? Share your thoughts in the comments below and let's help each other become texting masters.